Quadratic equations. This is the third module under this chapter, quadratic equations. In this module, we are going to discuss about quadratic formula and also about finding the nature of the roots using the discriminant. We will see what is meant by discriminant, and finally solving the quadratic equation using quadratic formula. We can find out the roots of a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 using quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula goes like this. The solution x, that is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is known as the quadratic formula. If you substitute the values of a, b and c in this formula, you will get two values of x. These two values are the roots of the quadratic equation. Now let us see how did we arrive at this quadratic formula. This is not important from the point of view of examination, but it is interesting. Let me explain. Standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now let us try to find out the roots of this quadratic equation using the method of completing the square. So what should we do? First, here we must ensure that the coefficient of x square is 1. So let us divide every term by a. Now it becomes x square, you divide this one by a cancels, plus b by a x plus c by a equal to 0. Now let us try to form the square, that is x, then plus half of the coefficient of x, that is b by 2a, whole square of this one, then subtract b by 2a whole square from this, retain the constant term c by a as it is. Now x plus b by 2a whole square equal to, constant terms we will take to the right side. This becomes b square divided by 4a square. This is minus here. When you go to the other side, it becomes plus. So it is b square minus 4a square minus, this is a, c by a. Taking 4a square as the LCM, this becomes b square minus, you have to now multiply c with the 4a, so it becomes 4ac, that is equal to x plus b by 2a whole square. Taking the square root on both sides, x plus b by 2a equal to plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 4a square. You can take 4a square out of the square root, it becomes plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, that is equal to x plus b divided by 2a. Taking x plus taking b by 2a to the right side, x equal to, this becomes minus b by 2a plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Combining these two terms, it is 2a here and minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. This is the quadratic formula. Now b square minus 4ac, this is known as the discriminant. Value of the discriminant decides the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation. That is, if b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then you have two real roots and the roots are distinct. If b square minus 4ac equal to 0, you have two real roots, but they are equal. If b square minus 4ac is less than 0, then you have imaginary roots, or you say no roots. So looking at b square minus 4ac of any quadratic equation, looking at b square minus 4ac, you can decide what kind of roots the quadratic equation will have. We will solve a couple of problems on this. Find the nature of roots of following quadratic equations. If the real root exists, find them using the quadratic formula. So this is 2x square. Okay, this is 2x square minus 3x plus 5 equal to 0. We need to first find out what kind of roots it will have, or whether it will have roots or not. If roots exist, we have to find out the roots. Now a equal to 2 here, b equal to minus 3, c equal to 5. Let us find out the value of b discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. b square is 9 minus 4 into a is 2 into c is 5. This is 9 minus 40. So value is minus 31. So b square minus 4ac is less than 0. When b square minus 4ac is less than 0, you do not have any roots. So here no roots. We'll take one more. Here also it is 3x square. This is 3x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4 equal to 0. A equal to 3 here, b equal to minus 4 root 3, c equal to 4. The discriminant is b square minus 4ac equal to b square. B square is minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into a into c. So this is 4 into 4, 4 into 4 into 3 minus 4 into 3 into 4. This is equal to 48 minus 48 equal to 0. B square minus 4ac equal to 0. So you have two real roots and they are equal. Now let us find out the roots. X equal to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac divided by 2a minus b. Minus b is minus of minus 4 root 3 plus or minus, we know b square minus 4ac is 0, so this is 0, divided by 2a. 2a is 2 into a is 3. 2 into 3. This is minus of minus is plus 4 into root 3 divided by, you can write as plus or minus 0. So 2 into 3, this is 2 times. So answer here is 2 root 3 divided by 3. You have plus or minus here 0. So you have 2 times of this value. So the two roots are equal. These are the two roots of the given quadratic equation. Next is exercise. This is 2x square. 2x square minus 6x plus 3 equal to 0. A equal to 2, B equal to minus 6, C equal to 3. Let us find first b square minus 4ac to find out the nature of the roots. b square is 36 minus 4 into a into c. This is 36 minus 24, that is equal to 12. So this is b square minus 4ac is greater than 0 now here. Therefore this has got two real and distinct roots. Now let us find the roots of this quadratic equation. This is the quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now minus b is equal to 6, minus of minus is plus, so this is plus 6 plus or minus b square minus 4ac we know, that is 12. So square root of 12 divided by 2a, a is 2, 2 into 2, this is 4, plus 6 plus or minus, I will take 4 outside, then it will become 2 root 3 divided by 4. Now dividing both numerator and denominator by 2, this will become 3 plus or minus root 3 divided by 2. These are the two roots of the equation, are 3 plus root 3 divided by 2, it's 1, another is 3 minus root 3 divided by 2. These are the two roots of the quadratic equation. 2x square minus 6 plus 3 equal to 0. Find the values of k for the following quadratic equation so that it has two equal roots. A quadratic equation has got equal roots when its discriminant b square minus 4ac equal to 0. So this is the condition. Let us first form the quadratic equation. K into x, k x square minus 2kx plus 6 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. We have b equal to minus 2k, a equal to k, and c equal to plus 6. B square minus 4ac equal to 0. This is the condition for the roots to be equal. Now b square is minus 2k whole square, that is 4k square, minus 4 into a is k, into c is 6, that is equal to 0. 4k square minus 24k equal to 0. Dividing every term by 4, k square minus 6k equal to 0. Now you take k out. K minus 6 equal to 0. Now from this, either k equal to 0 or k minus 6 equal to 0. Therefore k equal to 6. So the values of k are 0 and 6. But now if value of k is 0, then this becomes 0. So this is not going to be a quadratic equation. So k cannot take the value of 0. So value of k for which the two roots of the quadratic equation are equal is 6. Next exercise. Is the following situation possible? If so, determine their present ages. The sum of the ages of two friends is 20 years. 4 years ago, the product of their ages in years was 48. Let the ages of the two friends be x and y. The sum of the ages, that is x plus y, equal to 20 years. Now let us express y in terms of x. So 20 minus x equal to y. Now 4 years ago, age of x was x minus 4. Age of y was y minus 4. 4 years ago, the product of their ages was 48. That is, this equal to 48. Let us simplify this. X minus 4 into y is 20 minus x is equal to 48. X minus 4 into, this is 16 minus x equal to 48. Let me take this one here. 16 x into minus x square, minus 4 into 16 minus 64, minus 4 into minus x, that is plus 4x, that is equal to 48. So 16x plus 4x, 20x minus x square minus 64 minus 48. 64 plus 48, 112, that is minus 112 equal to 0. Now multiplying all the terms by minus 1, it becomes x square minus 20x plus 112 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation which we need to solve, or first find out whether it has the roots. Here a equal to 1, b equal to minus 20, c equal to 112, b square minus 4ac, we need to find out. B square is 400 minus 4 into 1 into 1112, that is equal to 400 minus 400 minus this is 448, that is equal to minus 48. We have b square minus 4ac less than 0, so we do not have any roots, so this situation is not possible. Next exercise, is it possible to design a rectangular park of perimeter 80 meter and area 400 meter square? This is meter square. If so, find the length and the breadth. Perimeter is 80 meter. Let x be the length and y be the breadth. Perimeter is 80, that is 2 times x plus y equal to 80. X plus y equal to 80 divided by 2 is equal to 40. So y equal to 40 minus x. Area is 400 meter square, that is x into y equal to 400, x into y is 40 minus x, that is equal to 400. 40x minus x square minus 400 equal to 0, or multiplying by minus 1, x square minus 40x plus 400 equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation which we need to solve. Let us find the value of the discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. b is equal to 40, so b square is 1600 minus 4ac, 4 into a is 1, c is 400. So this is 1600 minus 1600 equal to 0. You have roots, two real roots, and they are equal. Let us find the roots. X equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a minus b is equal to 40 minus 40, so minus b equal to plus 40 plus or minus b square minus 4ac is 0 divided by 2 into a is 1. So the value is, it has got two values, is 20 meter. X value is 20 meter, but x into y equal to 400, that means 20y equal to 400, therefore y is also 400 divided by 20 to 20. So we can construct a quadrilateral, but it is not going to be a rectangle, it is going to be a square. It is possible to construct a square with the side 20 meter. A pole has to be erected at a point on the boundary of a circular park of diameter 30 meters in such a way that the difference of its distance from the two diametrically opposite fixed gates A and B on the boundary is 7 meters. Is it possible to do so? If yes, at what distance from the two gates should the pole be erected? First, let us draw the circular park, that is two gates are on the diametrically opposite ends. This is A, this is B. These are the two gates. Diameter is 13, so this is 13 meters. Let us take any point on the periphery here. So this is the point C, and if this distance is x, the other distance has to be either x plus 7 or x minus 7. Let us take this one as x plus 7. That is the difference between these two distances of point C from A and B is 7. So if one is x, another is x plus 7. Now we know this value, this angle is 90 degree. A diameter subtends 90 degree on a circle. From Pythagoras theorem, 13 square equal to x square plus x plus 7 whole square. So 169 equal to x square plus x square plus 14x plus 49. We can write this as 2x square plus 14x. I will bring 169 to the other side. So minus 169 plus 49, that is minus 120. This is equal to 0. Divide every term by 2, becomes x square plus 7x minus 60, that is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation. We have to see whether this is possible. Let us find the value of the discriminant. B square minus 4ac. B is 7. B square is 49 minus 4 into a is 1 and c is minus 60. 49 plus 240. So this is 289. B square minus 4ac is greater than 0. So you are going to have two distinct roots. Now let us find out the roots. X equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. B is 7. So minus b, minus 7 plus or minus square root of 289 divided by 2. 2 into 1 is 2. So minus 7 plus or minus 17 divided by 2. The values of x are x equal to minus 7 plus 17 divided by 2, that is equal to 10 divided by 2 equal to 5 meter. Another value is minus 7 minus 17, that divided by 2, that is minus 24 divided by 2 equal to minus 12. We cannot have this value because distance cannot be negative. Distance of this point C is 5 meters from gate A and from 5 meters from gate B, and from gate A it is 5 plus 7, that is 12 meters. This is the last problem in this module. Find two natural numbers which differ by 3 and sum of whose squares is 117. So the numbers are, the first number is x, next number is x plus 3. Two natural numbers which differ by 3. So second number is x plus 3. Sum of whose squares is 117. That means x square plus x plus 3 whole square equal to 117. X square plus 6x plus 9 is equal to 117. This becomes 2x square plus 6x. 117 I will bring it to the left side, that is minus 117 plus 9, so it's minus 108 equal to 0. Dividing by 2, x square plus 3x minus 54 equal to 0. Let us directly calculate the roots. X equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Minus b here is minus 3 plus or minus square root of b square is 9 minus 4 into a is 1, c is 54 divided by 2. This is minus 3 plus or minus, so this is minus 54. Square root of 9 plus 54, 108, 260 divided by 2. This comes to minus 3 plus or minus 9 plus 216 is 225, square root of that is 15. 15 divided by 2. Two values of x are x equal to minus 3 plus 15 divided by 2 equal to 12 divided by 2 equal to 6. Another value is x equal to minus 3 minus 15 divided by 2 equal to minus 18 divided by 2 equal to minus 9. This is not possible because the problem says two natural numbers. So minus 9 is not a natural number, it is an integer. So the value of x is 6. Other number is x plus 3, that is 6 plus 3 equal to 9. These are the two numbers, 6 and 9.